Very excited to bring you the final round of pool play action here today between Seattle Sockeye and Toronto Goat. Two teams with very different days so far, Michael. To start off the day, Goat got crushed by Sub-Zero, 15-9, and as one person put it to me, had one of the worst performances in terms of execution, throws, catches, that they've seen from a team at Nationals in a very long time. They come into this game 1-1 after narrowly beating Mad Cow by just 1 point in the second round, and they're going up against a 2-0 Sockeye team that's going to look to take advantage of the weakness that Goat has shown so far today.
This is a big statement game for Goat. They are placing a lot of importance on this game and really think it determines kind of where they stand in this field.
I think for the Sockeye game, we were in the right place.
Obviously, we still had another gear that we could reach.
And this defense, in their last matchup against Goat, did not manage a single break in the game. That was at the Pro Flight finale. Goat's offense only had 2 turnovers in the game and got them both back. And so Sockeye's defense may feel like they have something to prove in this game. And Kosednar's going to put it up, looking for Matt Rader. It's going to be contested, but Rader's going to come down with it. Lindquist looking and throwing a blade into the end zone for the score. And Sefton puts up the hammer, and it's an easy score. It's 3-3. Still no turnovers in this game. Lloyd looks off the deep cut, goes inside out to Jeff Lindquist, and Lindquist will throw it backhand. It's going to be contested, and that will be the first turnover of the game.
These opportunities are going to come at a premium all game long.
Sockeye putting it up, and it's going to connect downfield. Garrett's going to put it into the end zone looking for Kinley, and that's a break for Sockeye.
You know, talking to Mark Lloyd before this game, he told me that they think this game is very important. They think it's very important to take the 1 seed out of this pool.
Here's Lloyd. He's going to put up a flick, looking for Carl Lasso, and Lasso will walk into the end zone unmarked. So a quick score for Goat, and it's 6-6. Sockeye still up a break. Goat has yet to force a turnover from this Sockeye offense.
And you want to talk about big moments. Here we see Lloyd, Yearwood, both on this D-line. It's clear that Goat is valuing this point as a big opportunity to get a break against Sockeye.
Don't see Mark Lloyd playing against Rader, but they're going to attack Mark Lloyd deep. It's going over his head, and he can't find it. Murray dumps it back, and Sockeye is going to punch it in easily.
The American Ultimate Disc League, North America's fastest growing professional ultimate league. The best players now playing in more cities. Join us for all of the action.
So we got to go out there. We're going to have to get some stops, right? We're going to have to get some stops, manufacture some stops. That's going to take some people leaving their feet. That's going to take some people fucking really putting the team on their back and saying, I'm getting this. It's up and I'm getting this, right? So go on and take it.
Holding. He's going to advance it to Caldwell. It's going to be a contested disc, and there's the first D for Goat. And now Goat will have a chance to respond and tie this game at 8s, and they're going to look deep right away. And this is going to be contested as well. Disc is tipped. Phil Murray is going to float it into the end zone for Holt. Pretty throw. And it's 9-7 Sockeye, so Goat has an opportunity, their first of the game, to get a break. And they can't do it as Ojo unable to come down with the disc. And Sockeye going deep, this time to Phil Murray. A great defensive effort from Goat, but the disc is going to bounce up and into the hands of a Sockeye receiver. 10-8 the score. Sockeye with a 2-point advantage over Goat. Alexander gets free, fakes the huck, and goes up the sideline to Lloyd. And Lloyd is going to rip a huge flick. This is going to be contested. Lasso looking to get the play, but a huge block over the top. And now Koss is going to rip a huge flick, looking for Donnie Clark downfield. Big bid from the Goat defender. It's not going to be enough, and Clark is going to flip it into the end zone for Sam Harkness, and it's now 12-8, and Sockeye is rolling. Sockeye with a chance to really seal this game. We see tired legs here, maybe a little bit from Goat. This disc is going to float perfectly for the score. And Sockeye is within 1 point of the win here. It's 14-9.
The GOAT that we saw at Pro Flight Finale, the GOAT that we saw in the first half of this game just doesn't seem to be home right now.
We weren't the best team in our pool. They really were ready to bring their A game for an entire game of Ultimate.
Sockeye playing small ball here. Lots of quick throws, and now Sefton's going to put it up, and it's going to be a perfect flick right to the back of the end zone. And Sockeye is going to take the game and the pool. Final score here in Frisco, 15-11. Seattle taking down Toronto. And Goat looks a little bit shell-shocked on the field still as they line up for high fives. Pools B and C will play against each other. Because Double Wide lost to Ironside, they will take second in their pool. Because Goat lost to Sockeye and to Sub-Zero, they will take third in their pool, which means that Double Wide and Goat will play a rematch of the Pro Flight Finale finals during pre-quarters tomorrow morning. That Double Wide Goat game is going to be a barn burner.
Everybody wants to be here. Everybody knows what we have to do, and everybody trusts that every single other person on this team wants to be here just as much as I do.
What I like the most is that even though we're like have the same goal on the field, we still like enjoy each other's company off the field.
We're all here on our own dime, you know, taking time away from each one of our lives, and each one of us lives a different kind of life. Some people have families, some people are in school, some, you know, a little bit different age, and we care for that reason more because it's how we choose to spend our extra time and our extra money, right?
It's a type of brotherhood. It's the way that everyone knows one another and celebrates that. They celebrate each other.
3 weeks ago, I had a sprained ankle, I had a sinus headache, and we had to practice, and it was not something I wanted to do at all. And show up to practice, and within 5 minutes, I don't feel my ankle hurting. I don't have a headache. I'm in a good mood. It's just being around the guys that makes me want to put in the hours so that we're successful, because I know that they all want to win, and I know that they all deserve to win.